No messing around.
You triggered the ice. Oh my god! Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna have it watch again. I like all the I like all the YouTubers in YouTube channel, so it's my favorite all the YouTuber. And I post videos to want to know all the Filipinos in here, and others are very nice and others is very bad and they have a dark secret. I'm not bullying somebody, but it is true. Okay, let's back to the watch video. Okay, we'll get watch this TheOdd1sOut. You know this, he's a good blogger. He blog himself and I cannot explain it, but he's a good blogger. Animation, okay? Let's watch this right now.
If you haven't read Lord of the Flies, you're probably gonna have to in school one day. Let me give you an abridged version for when that time eventually comes. The Lord of the Flies is a book about a bunch of little British boys who got marooned on a deserted island, and the book tells the story about what the boys do to survive the elements, but also themselves. Within like a week on the island, the boys devolve into complete savages, covering themselves in face paint and killing a piggy. I said too much. And when I read the book in high school, I thought having the boys turn savage so quickly wasn't all that accurate. As a former young boy myself, I was insulted that William Golding thought that us little boys were so heartless. But then I remembered all the things that happened at my scout camp, Camp Geronimo, and I realized that Lord of the Flies is still inaccurate. The boys would have gone savage way faster. Listen, I'm a cautious person when I'm hanging around the guys. In PE, the other boys would be playing this game called Quarters, where you would fling quarters at people's knuckles until they bled, but I wouldn't play that game because it's dangerous and I'm a loser. Or when I was at a party and someone wanted to play the knife game to show off how good their hand-eye coordination was, I wouldn't play that game either because I needed my hands to draw. But something about being with the guys in the middle of the woods? I would live on the edge. Every summer, our troop stayed at this camp called Camp Geronimo, named after the Apache Indian who was the first person to yell Geronimo while doing a sick backflip into his pool. One time, me and a couple other boys, I don't remember who started it, but we were playing with matches, and okay, I know what you're thinking, but nothing bad happened, okay? We just accidentally lit some dried bushes on fire and it got somewhat out of control, but it's okay, it's fine, okay? We told the scoutmaster that there was a loose fire spreading faster than we could put it out, and he got everyone in the troop to stomp on it, and we never got in trouble. What were we doing with the matches? Oh, we were just lighting them and throwing them at each other. Anyway, about 30 other scout troops attended Camp Geronimo, and we would spend a whole week sleeping in tents and earning merit badges. Most of the camp honestly felt like school, but outside. Like, when you got to the camp, you were given a schedule of classes, and for the next 7 days, you would go to those classes and learn and fill out packets and sometimes even have homework, which probably helped us not devolve into savages. I mean, sure, the classes weren't as boring as English or geometry. Geronimo's classes were wilderness survival, kayaking, or bear self-defense. Earning a merit badge required two things. The first thing, you had to write stuff down. Name and point out the major parts of a kayak. Kayak. Explain to your counselor the hazards you are most likely to encounter while participating in kayaking activities. Bears. And the second part of the merit badge, you had to actually go out and do stuff. Capsize the kayak, swim it and the paddle to the shore, and if you don't make it, the bears will get you. I never got the kayaking merit badge. You had to be at least 12 to go to Geronimo, but you could go as an 11-year-old if a parent was coming with you. And at the time, my dad was a camp counselor. My birthday was May 14th, and Geronimo was at the end of May, so I barely made the cutoff as the youngest person going. Geronimo was a big step from spending 3 days at Cub Scout day camp to spending a week in the wilderness. What made it worse was I was going to be spending a whole week with all the mean older scouts and my dad. There was this one scout named Paul. When I was 11, he was 15, so naturally he would pick on me and make fun of me. Ha ha, I get it, I'm small, so I suck. But silver lining, he got fatter, and a couple years ago, he reached out to me, and I had been doing the whole YouTube thing for a while. He was off starting his own business, and he wanted to do some business opportunity with me, and I just said, hey, do you want to do my merch? So now he works for me. So kids, if you ever have bullies, just become successful on YouTube and then hire them to sell plushies. He's actually a really good merch guy. He gets all my stuff into these retail stores. So if you see a Floof plushie at Hot Topic, you can say, "Thanks, Paul. Bullies really do make a difference." Anyway, self-promotion aside, my first year at Geronimo, I was a little bit on the very young side compared to everyone else. I was taking a class called Orienteering. The class taught us how to read maps and use a compass. And one day it was time for our class to go on a scavenger hunt thing. We were given a list of places we had to go to, and we were supposed to use our compass and count our paces to get to each specific location. Then when we got to our destination, there would be a marker somewhere, and we would have to write down what that marker was. There were 10 different markers that we had to find, and the course was supposed to lead us in a circle. The leader who was in charge of our group and the compass was an older scout named Paul. It wasn't the merch guy Paul, but I think it would be funnier if it was. Our group set off to the first location. Having a compass and counting your steps isn't the most accurate way of navigation, but we weren't allowed to use Google Maps, so. When we got to the spot, we had to look around for a little bit to find the marker, but we eventually found it, and then we were off to the second location. This time, the marker was harder to find. The spot we landed on was pretty far from where the marker actually was. At the third location, we couldn't find the marker. But we did see this reflective sign on a tree, and we figured that's what the marker was supposed to be, so we wrote it down. At this point, I decided to grab my own compass and give it a try. My compass pointed in a direction that was a little bit off from Paul's direction. Not by a whole lot, but just enough. But remember, I was the little kid. Nothing I said mattered. Paul said things to me like, "Oh, you don't know how to use a compass. I bet yours is broken. I'm never going to work for you one day." And you know what? I believed him. This guy is 15 years old. Do you know how wise and experienced he is? So we kept going and struggling. We used anything we found as a marker. Some piece of trash, it's a marker. Hey, this tree has an A and an M carved into a heart. Kind of weird that it's at an all-boys camp. Do you think that it's a marker? Eventually, we all had to admit that we were completely lost. The other boys told Paul to hand over his compass, and Paul reached into his pocket, pulled out his compass, and 2 buzz magnets. Buzz magnets are magnets that are shaped like a bullet, and you can throw them up in the air, and they make this cool buzzing sound. They sold them at the camp store, so that's why Paul had them. And everyone immediately figured out why we were lost. For those of you who don't know how compasses and magnets work, I don't know either. I think it has something to do with them coming from outer space. A compass is supposed to point to the magnetic North Pole, and a magnet will mess up the direction a compass is supposed to point in. Paul's compass wasn't pointing to his pants the whole time. We would have been suspicious if that had happened. But because his compass was right next to a magnet, it got uncalibrated. And then we all got lost in the woods and died. And that's why I don't have an orienteering merit badge. I was upset because my compass probably wasn't broken, but I didn't stand up for myself. Because I don't do that. I have more Camp Geronimo stories, like the time me and my friend threw a Ziploc bag full of water at the older kids' lean-to, and then I ran away so fast that I threw up. But I already did a video about that, and it's 5 years old, and it's very bad, and you're not allowed to watch it. So the moral of this video is, just because you're young doesn't mean you're stupid, but it does mean you make bad videos on YouTube. Also, check your pockets before going orienteering. Going orienteering. Sounds like a tongue twister. Going orienteering. Going orienteering. Going orienteering. Well, that was my Camp Geronimo experience. It was a lot of fun. I wonder if the camps are open right now, if people would have to be quarantined inside the tents the whole time. I bet that would be pretty intense. As you've seen on the news, a lot of events are getting canceled or postponed, which include my events, so if you want to see updates to the events I'm going to, then follow me on Twitter and Instagram because that's where I'm going to be posting updates. A lot of events have been postponed until further notice, so just have to wait and see when everything dies down and we can go outside again. As always, huge shout out to my awesome team for working on this video, especially considering how crazy the world has been recently. Everyone has pulled together and all worked on this video from home, which is pretty normal actually for us. On that note, we're all in this together, we'll get through this, and wash your hands.
Okay, I think he's right. He's a good blogger. Any good sense? Okay. Okay, on to the next video. Okay, I'll back in SSSniperWolf. Okay. I like his video, so I'm gonna watch this.
Apparently apparently you can't stick your thumb into your nose. What are you talking about? I can't stick my thumb into my nose. It's going in my nose. Trying to be careful that I don't hit my brain. Somebody was so bored that they counted each individual nugget, and it's 11 nuggets. You have one job. I've been McLied to. Hello friends, it's me. There's a lot of things in this world that you don't know. How do you trim the really tall trees that grow in the wild? Do you even trim them? Of course you do. Take the big daddy of hedge trimmers, attach it onto a helicopter, and there you go, trees trimmed, phone lines secured. They'll never bother you again until they grow back. Some people really sat down and had a meeting.
How do we trim these trees?
You know what? I got a great idea. What could possibly go wrong? You know that perfectly good brick wall on the side of your favorite building? Probably a lie as well. Wait, those aren't bricks? They're a little too perfect to be bricks. You know how long it takes to cement? Lay down a brick, cement again. When you could just paint a wall brick orange, rip the stencil off, and make it look like a perfectly good brick wall at a fraction of the price. The world really be doing us dirty. This homeless man be watching a little too much 5-minute crafts. I was like, here, hacks for your parking meter. Attached a coin to a floss stick, the thing you clean your teeth with, and repeat for infinite money. Oh, it's actually working. Excuse me, sir. That's illegal. For shampoo commercials, you know how the hair is just like swaying in the wind? Hair like randomly flips up. Maybe she was born with it. Maybe she has a spirit haunting her. Maybe it's just a dude in a green screen suit moving her hair strands everywhere. Yup, that's what they do. They really got a job for everybody. This might be traumatic for some of you guys. Skittles are all the same flavor. Wait, what? So all the candies are the same flavor, but the colors are different and the scents are different. So you smell cherry and it tricks your brain into tasting cherry because it smells like it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing to me. You smell like it, you taste like it. Under the shells, they're all the same. Sugar, diabetes, cavity flavored goodness. What do you think your burger's gonna look like? You know, mighty fine, juicy, all the condiments in all the right places, buns thick, fresh out the bakery, and then what you get. Why you have to be like this though? It's so sad. It looked like a car accident without even being in a car accident. Smooshed without the smoosh. Does it even have ketchup? So when they're making a burger for commercial, you have to use the same ingredients that you would in the version you're selling, but they just make everything perfect. Like we gotta pick out the perfect bun. Make sure all the sesame seeds are aligned, make everything so perfectly toasted, hand stack all the condiments, and they put all the condiments on the edge of the burger so it looked like,
Look at me, I'm thick and juicy.
so it just looked nice. But when you order a burger off the dollar menu, y'all really think employees got time to make it look nice? You know, it's food. It don't matter how nasty it is when it goes in, you know, as long as it tastes good. It doesn't matter what it looks like when it comes out. Ice cream commercials. They don't actually use ice cream. They use mashed potato. Why? Because it looks enough like ice cream and it doesn't melt. How can they shoot an ice cream commercial with real ice cream? You know, it's a photo shoot. We got lights everywhere. It's gonna take a while to get the perfect shot. We ain't got time for ice cream to be melting. You can't be looking good and melting at the same time. Mashed potato it is. Oh, but what about cake? The list of lies grows. To prevent cake crumbs from contaminating the icing in between the layers, they put cardboard where the icing should go. So, you know, we gotta have the perfect slice of cake. You know, I was at a food shoot once, and they had the most perfect cinnamon bun, and I'm like, hey, can I eat that when you guys are done shooting it? They're like, you don't wanna eat that. I'm like, why? It looks beautiful. Best cinnamon bun I've ever seen. They're like, half of that isn't even edible. And now I understand. Y'all be smuggling cardboard slices between those cheeks. This looks like a test tube, right? It's not a test tube. This is what a water bottle or any plastic bottle looks like before they blow it up. Like all plastic bottles start out like this, as mini bottles. And then they go through a process, a machine that just like blow. And then wham bam, yes ma'am, you got a full-size bottle, ma'am. One of the many mysteries of the world. Y'all know Toad from Mario, right? Is it a hat or is it part of his head? Perhaps it's surgically attached. He takes it off. It's a hat. Wait, did we think he was born with it? Who said turtles were slow? My dude out of there like skirt. Also, why that shell look so soft? Like somebody polished it. He used that turtle wax. Fake bricks level 2. First you got the painted wall, now you got this. Carpet, but make it bricks. And they just be laying this out over the pavement. Oh, you see it all makes sense now. They're making a crosswalk. They're just taking sheets and putting them down. I'm just like, what has this world come to? Nothing but lies. Next time I walk on one of these, you ain't really bricks, you ain't hand laid. It's just like a sheet they put over the road. Can't even trust the ground we walk on. They opened their bag of Cheetos and got this, just big block of cheese dust. You know, they don't sell that in stores. You could probably get a nice pretty penny for that. This is how they make square apples.
Square apples? What are you talking about?
So you take a baby apple, put it in a box, and then it grows. Ugh. And then when you take it out, when it's fully grown, it's a cube. Excuse me, did this apple consent to becoming a cube? I feel like it would be easier to cut. And then they'd be selling these apples 10 times profit. I don't know, this just makes me uncomfortable. It's like it goes against the laws of nature. When you go to a store and they have walls on walls on walls of perfectly folded towels. They ain't perfectly folded. We ain't got 1,000 burgundy towels in stock. It's just one towel and it's in this styrofoam mold to make it look like it's several very fancily folded towels. That word doesn't even exist. Neither does the dignity of these towels. Next time I go to Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm gonna climb up there, rip it off, find out the truth for myself. I'm like Towel Lies and Beyond. Y'all remember iCarly? I would come home from school every day and this would be on the TV. And then my dad would yell at us because it was a female interacting with a male.
Blasphemy!
So basically in the show, they're doing a web show. And Freddie is the cameraman. But no, there's an actual cameraman. A real licensed cameraman who went to college for this job. And yet, Freddie over here, scumbag, gonna take all the credit like he was the sole cameraman. Some YouTubers really be like this though. It may look like it's just them, and then they got a whole entire set. When I found that out, I'm like, wait, am I doing this wrong? I'm kidding, it's just me. Ain't nobody here but me and my light boxes. I mean, it's a show. You should have a set. You ever stop and wonder why penguins built like that? Do they got knees? Yes, as a matter of fact, they do. Here is a penguin x-ray. Not that anybody asked. They just be forever chilling like this. Boom. Boom. How did nature do that? It's like they could have evolved and had legs with knees and been taller, but evolution was like, nope. You gonna look stupid till y'all learn how to adapt. You're like, okay. Oh, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, the Krusty Krab. It's not just any restaurant. It's a crab trap. This is where they meet their demise. The Krusty Krab is a crab trap restaurant run by a crab. But do they serve crab? No, just based on a crab trap.
You learn something new every day.
You know, maybe this is like an adult thing, but y'all ever like look at your neighbor's lawn or just like you be going for a walk and be like, dang, that's some nice grass. Good texture, green, very healthy, beautiful. You know, I love me some good grass, but not every grass is what it say it is. This dude out here painting this grass the perfect shade of green. So it don't look dry, crusty, and musty anymore. It just looks perfectly healthy and green. Why is this necessary? Me filling in my eyebrows. Apparently, you can't stick your thumb into your nose. No, don't even try, you can't. I mean, you told me I can't twice. You know what I'm gonna do? What are you talking about? I can't stick my thumb into my nose. It's going in my nose. Trying to be careful that I don't hit my brain. I would say it's in. I have like half an inch of nail. Otherwise, I would be able to shove it in farther. That's what she said. Apparently, this is a special skill only few possess. Smash like if you can do it too. When you open a thing of Tic Tac, there is a little plate on the cap offering a single Tic Tac to you or whoever you're trying to give it to. It's like a Tic Tac loading station. Fresh breath incoming. Y'all know these neck pillows that are severely overpriced at the airport, just in case you forgot yours? So apparently, they're not for sleeping. Sleep? No, That's illegal. They're for putting around your neck, but you can't sleep on. I don't know who gonna come for you, the pillow police? The Federal Bureau of Sleep? You know, perhaps this whole time they were just a toilet cushion. It makes sense, right? Tangerines, you've been cutting them wrong this whole time. So there's a way to cut it where it just like opens up like a red carpet. Tangerine edition, and then you have each one presented to you. How you do this? Man, I've been doing it wrong my whole time, wasting my time peeling the entire thing, opening it up, when I could have been doing this. You see McDonald's chicken nuggets on the box for the 10 chicken nuggets. Somebody was so bored that they counted each individual nugget and it's 11 nuggets, not 10. You have one job. I've been nuggeted? More like I've been McLied to. Where's my extra nuggie? False advertising. Did you guys know that your pizza box can actually fold into a stand? Oh, wow. Also, that is not all. Your pizza box can also fold into a box. Wait, did I say your pizza box can fold into a box? It can fold into a smaller box. So you could split the pie. I knew this, but if you didn't know this thing in your sink or bathtub is a drain bit, and then you pop the holder in there. So you can remove it, plug it up when you're trying to take a bath, and then put it back in. I feel like most people knew that, right? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face if you learned something new. And comment below which one of these did you not know. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click. And make sure you subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Yeah, that's why I watched you. Okay, it's Milkair. I don't subscribe him. Okay, I forgot to subscribe. So I subscribe him, and let's see. I'm gonna watch this video. My favorite is Minecraft. Robbery. Toilet paper. What? He stole a point. Okay, murder. That's not a murder. Disturbing the peace. Okay. How to disturbing the peace, okay? I tried that before, okay? Ringing a bell. Okay, kidnapping. How to kidnap. Okay. Ritual abuse. What's that? Is summon demon? It's making a portal, okay. Okay, I can't read that. What he doing? He poison and he have... Okay, what's that? Human trafficking. Okay, human trafficking in Minecraft. Oh, that's a trafficking. Prisoners. Loitering. Animal cruelty. Okay. He hurt his dog. Arson. Okay. Destroying the nature is very bad. Don't try this at home or other in the forest. Don't do it to make fire. Oh my god, he got more fling and still. Substance trafficking. Okay. Grass. Mushroom. Cyberbullying. Okay. They're bullying a player? I don't like that. Okay. Lots of Filipinos are bullying because they're fucked sakes. Okay. That's not bullying. PvP player. Okay, it's a raid. What you should do. Okay, it's a raid. Okay. Substance manipulation. Okay. Nether wrap. Okay. Glittery watermelon. How did he make? Sprite camp.
Bruh.
What? Okay. Lots of piggies. Initiation. Oh, nice! That's why that's a pigsman. I piglin. Vandalish. Okay? That's not vandalish. You broke glass. Oh my god. Broken a window is not vandalish. Okay. Okay. I subscribe you, but that's not a funny video. It's making annoying. Playing Minecraft. Okay, this was in BadlandsChugs. Oh my god, he got Senpai's mask. What? You're a Senpai now? You're just a chubby, okay? And whatever, I'll respect you.
These drinks, yo. Hey, now what's going on? Can I get 2 large Sprites? I mean, like the biggest size you got. And let me also try that new double Big Mac.
Okay,
Oh,
very
yeah.
cool. I'm very
That's it. All right, thanks a lot.
Don't touch
Yeah,
that
man.
mouse. You're watching BadlandsChugs.
hungry.
Welcome to BadlandsChugs, folks. Hold on, let me just take this mask off. Oh man, yeah, you can never be too careful. I live in New York, but hey, man, thanks for watching and thanks for stopping by as always. I'm here at my local McDonald's. Oh yeah, Mickey D's is still open, and Mickey D's still got ooh-wee, the Double McDouble Big Mac, okay?
Wow.
But I'm gonna save this for after the video, all right? Okay, this is not a food review. I leave that to my man Dave Drops. Big ups to him, and check out his YouTube channel. But today, everybody always wonders if I can do a McDonald's Sprite, okay? It's notorious for having some of the strongest carbonation in all of soda that you can get in the fast food chains, all right? So I got not one, but two, 32 ounce. This might be the 44 ounce. Whatever the biggest size is, all right? I got two of them.
I'm very
okay? And I'm going to chug it the only way I know how. Out the DOS boot. Y'all know what time it is with this boot. So let's get down to business, okay? Pouring the first one in. Oh my God. No, they did not. They got the ice in here too. So not only is this fridge cold, this is ice cold. How is ice cold? Because you can see the ice is still in it.
They're drinking ice too.
So this is going to be a super challenge, you know. Today is not a hot, sunny day. It's pretty overcast, you know. But no challenge is, oh my God, this is so cold I can't even grab it. No challenge is beyond the grasp of Badlands Chugs. Oh man, you see this? This is a Sprite, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And it's straight from McDonald's fountains, and look at the ice, it's still in it. Oh man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but there's only one way to find out. It's to just do it, okay? I told them no ice. At least I thought I did, but enough of that. Enough talk. Let's chug this bad boy. Let's see how strong the carbonation is, and if I can stand the ice factor. Cheers, y'all. Here comes the pain. Whoa, that is cold, okay? No messing around.
You're drinking the ice? Oh my God! That's crazy, man!
Oh, this is cold. And I swallowed a piece of ice. Oh, that's
Right.
come on. Power through. Let's go.
You can't swallow the ice, but you cold him. Oh my God! Come on, man! Brain freeze.
Brain freeze is definitely real. How much do I have left? Come on. I'm just gonna do it.
Oh,
Let's
come
go.
on. Don't do this. I don't want to lose another YouTuber. Oh my God. It's instant.
Oh!
Oh my
Oh!
brain freeze.
Come on. Let's get the fight out of my face. Ooh. That was a killer. And you see the ice is still at the bottom.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. Well, that's the chug, y'all. Okay? Whew. Let me tell you something. That was cold. Look at the condensation on this glass. You know that was killer, but you know, nothing the Badlands can't handle, all right? So that's the chug, y'all, okay? Just be careful, stay home, and if you gotta go out, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Badlands Chugs is out.
Chugging the world, one bottle at a time. Badlands Chugs is back.
Oh, okay, everyone, don't try this at home if you chug it nice. So that's it for today, and my battery my, you know what? I have run out of battery, so this battery is running low. I don't want to waste it. Oh my god, 26%. I cannot watch anymore, but don't worry, I will make a video tomorrow. So if you want more videos, subscribe, and I need your help to support my YouTube channel. If you don't watch my video, just subscribe, okay? I need your help, and anyway, respect all other Filipinos, because others are bullying somebody and others are very nice and then they help somebody. That's why I make a video. I'm gonna show you what's my video, but there you go. I will blackmail you. It's a thumbnail. Here you go. I have a video. If you understand why they bully each other, so thank you for understand. Please respect other Filipinos because they're just like that, but others very nice and they're make fun videos, a YouTuber just like me. So thank you for watching. I'm Mark Dave. Hopefully you're gonna have to see you later. Bye.
I'm about to change the game up, about to cause an earthquake.